Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the captivating journey through time and space with Until the End of Time, written by celebrated theoretical physicist and string theorist Brian Greene. Published in 2020, this book offers an accessible and informal exploration of some of the most profound questions. What is the nature of time? How did the universe commence with the Big Bang? And what does the future hold for our cosmos and the quest for meaning within it? Greene embarks on a thrilling ride from the birth of the universe to the intricate evolution of human culture, diving into topics such as religion, language, and the arts. His poignant narrative addresses the eternal human fascination with life's purpose and the cosmos's vast expanse. As we take a closer look, Greene then zooms back out to ponder the ultimate fate of the universe and the possibility of life's resurgence. As the co-founder of the World Science Festival and the author of 5 widely acclaimed books on physics for the general public, Greene's credentials ensure that this exploration is both scientifically rich and profoundly engaging. Until the End of Time offers a mesmerizing experience for exploratory minds, science enthusiasts with a poetic inclination, and far futurists who dare to dream of the universe's distant horizons. Join us as we summarize the intellectual odyssey that Brian Greene invites us on, in a quest to understand our place in the unending expanse of time and space. Until the End of Time: Mind, Matter, and Our Search for Meaning in an Evolving Universe. Introduction. Discover the cosmic connection between the Big Bang and Beethoven. Have you ever marveled at the vastness of the cosmos and wondered how it all links back to us? To the symphonies we compose, the sports we dominate, and even the pets that grace our homes? The tapestry of the universe is intricately woven, with a complex interplay of forces that shapes everything from celestial bodies to the intricacies of human culture. From the very fabric of existence, particles and forces, everything is bound in the eternal dance of construction and destruction. The very same laws that lead particles to cluster into stars dictate how life on Earth evolves and thrives. Entropy, the universe's natural trend towards disorder, is the backdrop against which the drama of life unfolds. In our journey, we'll explore how cosmic events have shaped our planet and, subsequently, our species. We'll delve into the emergent phenomena of language, religion, and art, which played critical roles in human evolution, and we'll contemplate the ultimate destination of all matter, including the remnants of our stars and galaxies, as they inexorably spiral towards their dark, dense graves within black holes. Unlock the secrets behind Earth's seasons and its celestial companion, the Moon. Consider the grand celestial events that have sculpted our world. Imagine a time where a cataclysm in space gave birth to the seasons we know and led to the creation of our stalwart natural satellite, the Moon. These immense occurrences are not just abstract concepts. They are the foundations upon which life on Earth has been able to flourish, setting the stage for biological and cultural evolution. Language, religion, and arts, pillars of human uniqueness. As we peer into humanity's past, we find that our distinctive traits as a species have been integral to our success. Language emerged as more than a simple tool for communication. It became a way to unite communities and build complex societies. Religion appeared as a means to make sense of the world, to explain the inexplicable, and to impose order on chaos. And art, in all its forms, became a medium through which we could express the depth of human experience, connecting individuals across time and space, a final destiny within the gravitational embrace of black holes. The tale of our universe is long and winding, with a beginning shrouded in explosive creation and an end that remains a topic for philosophical and scientific contemplation. If predictions hold true, black holes await every particle, every star, and every galaxy, drawing everything into their enigmatic depths, where time and space, as we understand them, cease to exist. It's within this contemplation that we find a humbling realization. The universe's timeline is vast, and within it, our own existence is but a fleeting yet wondrous moment. Part 1. The pervasive power of entropy shapes our universe and our very existence. Sure, we all grudgingly acknowledge the inevitability of death, but there's a universal law at work that makes this certainty all the more poignant. Entropy. This isn't just a gloomy outlook on the end times, it's a fascinating aspect of physics that demands our attention and wonder. Entropy is essentially nature's bookkeeper, ensuring that everything, from the majestic spirals of galaxies to the snuggly warmth of your favorite sweater, maintains balance in the grand ledger of the cosmos. What is this entropy, and why must all things succumb to it? When we break down the universe into its fundamental principles, we encounter entropy as the disorganizing force that drives everything towards disorder. It's the shadowy counterpart to creation, an ever-present reminder that chaos is the universe's default state. But that's not to say entropy is an antagonist in our story. On the contrary, it's only against the backdrop of this cosmic certainty that we can truly appreciate order, structure, and beauty. All around us, from Earth's complex ecosystems to intricately woven garments, are the results of low-entropy states, highly organized and profoundly improbable. Yet these are the exceptions, not the norm. The second law of thermodynamics educates us that the natural inclination is toward disarray, and maintaining a state of low entropy, like that neat desk of yours, demands constant effort and energy expenditure. Low entropy, a triumph against cosmic odds. It's a remarkable thing to ponder that every ordered structure we cherish is a defiance of the universe's inherent inclination towards high entropy. The formation of something as simple as a bicycle or as intricate as an egg is a victory against the chaos, achieved by the relentless push of organizing forces in nature. But where does this leave our precious low-entropy arrangements, from our loved ones to the wonders of nature? It poses a grand question. What becomes of the excess entropy ejected by these oases of order? The Big Bang, the grandest low-entropy occasion. The answer to this cosmic riddle traces back to the very inception of time and space, the Big Bang. This event was the pinnacle of low entropy, an extraordinary and exceedingly rare state from which all the universe's order emerged. And the journey from that moment, where particles behaved with such extraordinary cooperation, to now is nothing less than miraculous. Brace yourself for a mind-bending revelation, because what springs forth from this foundation is the entire tapestry of existence, with its mesmerizing complexity and ephemeral moments of beauty that we, as conscious beings, have the privilege of witnessing and appreciating. The Big Bang set the stage not just for galaxies and planets, but also for the flutter of a butterfly's wings, the embrace of a loved one, and yes, even the seemingly mundane cycle of your cluttered desk's daily dance with disorder and organization. Part 2. Unfolding the enigma of repulsive gravity and the birth of the cosmos. Gravity is not just a simple tug between celestial objects. It harbors a secret that can explain the very beginning of our universe. It turns out that gravity isn't always the force that irresistibly draws objects together. Sometimes, it's the driving force that pushes them apart. Einstein's revolutionary insight into repulsive gravity is a key to unlocking the mysteries of the cosmos and our existence. Picture a minuscule speck of space, teeming with an enigmatic substance known as dark energy. Unlike the matter that coalesces into stars or planets, when dark energy isn't compacted, it exerts a gravitational push. This concept is mind-boggling, and it is precisely this repulsive force that propelled a tiny point to expand into the vast universe we observe today, in an event we reverently refer to as the Big Bang. From the Big Bang to the first stars, a tale of gravity's dual role. A fraction of a moment after the universe's dramatic and rapid expansion, the transformed dark energy left behind a haze of elemental particles, mostly uniform, but with subtle variations in density. These particles were drawn together by their own gravity, creating pockets of intense pressure and heat. Fast forward several 100 million years and witness the birth of the first stars, colossal furnaces kicking off the cosmic narrative with nuclear reactions at their hearts. Here's where the beautiful paradox of entropy comes into play. As stars began to form, their dense cores represented a local decrease in entropy, a shift toward order. Yet this local order was possible only because of an even greater increase in entropy in their surroundings, ensuring the universal balance was maintained. This cosmic ebb and flow of entropy is the universal dance, with gravity and nuclear forces as the choreographers. While stars and planets represent islands of order fighting against the inexorable tide of chaos, they compensate by shedding entropy into the surrounding space, striking a delicate equilibrium. The legacy of stars, architects of complexity and life. In the searing crucible of a star's core lies the power to endure for billions of years, fueled by the alchemy of nuclear fusion. This process does more than simply sustain the star. It sculpts complex atoms and sends forth beams of light across the void. Extravagantly, stars eject these gifts into the cosmos, building blocks and energy that have, at least once, culminated in the phenomenon of life, us. Stars are not just points of light in the night sky. They are the forges of existence, the crucibles where the raw materials of life are hammered into being. As we unravel the tale of repulsive gravity and its seminal push in the universe's inception, we come to realize that stars are not just the first things in our cosmos, they are profound ancestors to every atom that you and I and all of life are made from. This narrative of our celestial origins reflects a truth both scientific and poetic, that every creation story, even our own, is written in the stardust disseminated by these ancient, tireless sentinels of the sky. Part 3. From cosmic forges to cradles of life, stars sculpt our existence. In the grand cosmic timeline, the elements necessary for life had a narrow window to form, a fleeting opportunity during the universe's infancy, just minutes after the Big Bang. When the universe's temperatures hit the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, the first atoms coalesced, setting the stage for everything to come. After the first 10 minutes, that window shut. The universe had cooled too much for these reactions to occur. Yet, the tale of creation doesn't end there. It evolves into something even grander within the fiery hearts of stars. The blisteringly hot cores of massive stars are the secret crucibles where the complexity of atoms blooms. As these celestial giants mature, their nuclear fires forge a diverse array of elements, and their death throes or cosmic collisions scatter these elements into the void. Witness the generosity of stars and the birth of planets. The cycle of stellar life and death doesn't merely churn out elements. It seeds the creation of new stars, planets, and ultimately the precursors of life, like the pageantry of a cosmic ballet. The Sun, the center of our solar system, was born from the remnants of earlier generations of stars, an heir to the universe's foundational elements. Considering the formation of our solar family, it's a case of cosmic land zoning. The wisps of lighter elements drifted to the outer regions, giving rise to the gas giants we know, while heavier, more heat-resistant materials stayed close to the Sun, forming the rocky inner planets, Earth included. Earth's tumultuous past and the nurturing of life. In its youth, Earth encountered violence on a planetary scale, a cataclysmic collision with Theia, a world the size of Mars. This cosmic crash had enduring effects that we still witness today. It obliterated Earth's crust, boiled its oceans into steam, and birthed our moon from the resulting cosmic debris. Moreover, This clash knocked our planet off kilter, installing the axis that gifts us with seasons. As the eons marched on, Earth soothed its fiery wounds. Water vapor gradually condensed, filling the basins carved by geological activity and laying the foundation for oceans. These primordial waters cradled life's initial tentative steps, for, as one physicist astutely observed, life is essentially a vehicle for water. Understanding intelligent life's aquatic origins, life is mesmerizing, but intelligent life is an enigma. In its most rudimentary form, life is an elaborate dance of water, orchestrating a symphony of biological processes. Our terrestrial origins are not merely on Earth, but of Earth. We carry within us the oceans from which we emerged. Our planet's story is one of resilience and transformation, from the chaos of a planetary smash-up, through the tranquility of oceanic birth, to ultimately fostering the whisper of consciousness. As we delve deeper into the mystery of how life awakened to its own existence, we embark on a voyage that bridges the realms of physics and philosophy, exploring theories that attempt to decode the emergence of consciousness from the fabric of life itself. Part 4. Consciousness, the natural law-governed phenomenon beyond our will. When it comes to the domain of science, the focus is often cast upon the tangible, Apple-induced gravitational epiphanies, and Darwin's Finch-inspired evolution. Einstein's abstract realms of relativity, while less immediately observable, eventually found their confirmations in cosmic observations. However, there's one elusive masterpiece of nature that's notoriously slippery for scientists: consciousness. For much of history, the realm of conscious thought has remained shrouded in mystery, beyond the reach of scientific instruments and empirical study. Yet, as neuroscience forges ahead, it's pulling back the curtains on the theater of the mind, showing us that the wizardry of consciousness is a physical process after all. Consciousness emerged as a natural byproduct of life, not due to some mystical essence. Just like everything else in the cosmos, humans are built from particles that clump and cluster according to the unyielding rules of nature. The sparks of activity in our brains, which give rise to thoughts and emotions, follow the same laws that govern the movements of stars and the ripening of bananas. Our rich inner experience, the vivid sensations, colors, emotions, is the brain's symphony, an intricate composition of information, seamlessly integrated and differentiated. The illusion of free will in a predetermined universe. Despite the high regard we hold for our capacity to choose, the concept of free will might be nothing more than a fiction. Behind the scenes, our brain is a ceaseless engine, processing and simplifying the world into a manageable stream of information without our conscious input. It does this for efficiency, so that more pressing matters like survival can take priority. Ever wonder why your thoughts seem to drift into your mind from the ether? It's because the multitude of physical processes that generate them are invisible to you. We live under the comforting illusion that we are the masters of our thoughts, when, in reality, they are the outcomes of particle interactions within the neural landscape of our brains. We may feel autonomous, but every flicker of thought, every decision we make, dances to the tune of physics's immutable laws. This revelation casts our sense of self and our perception of autonomy in a new light. We navigate life feeling as though we're free agents, while in fact, we're passengers on a journey meticulously mapped out by the laws that govern all of existence. As we continue to explore the intricate relationships between life, consciousness, and the universe, we come to understand that our very essence, the deep sense of being and awareness, is a testament to nature's profound complexity. It's in this understanding that we find a new appreciation for the science of the soul, and perhaps a humbling acknowledgement of the limitations of our own will. Part 5. Language and Storytelling, the evolutionary tools that shaped human success. Take a moment to reflect on the multitude of conversations you've had lately. Amidst chats about the news and discussions on art, a sizable chunk of what we talk about often boils down to harmless chatter. It turns out that gossip isn't just a modern social pastime, it's deeply rooted in our evolutionary success, the transformation of communication into a cornerstone of human evolution. The ability to wield language didn't just enhance our ancestors' lives, it revolutionized them. While there's scant physical evidence charting language's birth, the emergence of speech has been a topic of intrigue for scientists and linguists like Noam Chomsky. They propose that a singular event some 80,000 years ago might have sparked the language faculty in humans. A divergence from our primate cousins led to a genetic foundation for speech, setting us on a unique path. But it wasn't just the ability to produce language that mattered, it was the quest for connection that drove us to use it. Why did our ancestors begin to speak? The answer might historically itch, quite literally. It's hypothesized that just as social grooming cements relationships among apes, our expanding ancestral tribes needed a more efficient way to bond. Thus, the birth of language could trace back to a need for social cohesion. Language might have been early humans' version of picking fleas, serving to strengthen community ties, with gossip being its first significant use. The revolutionary leap from language to storytelling. Once armed with language, humans stood on the brink of an extraordinary cultural innovation, storytelling. We're all drawn to a good narrative, but its significance transcends entertainment. Storytelling might seem like an unnecessary luxury when viewed against survival needs, but it likely played a pivotal role in our ancestors' lives. Picture storytelling as an ancient survival tool, a mental rehearsal for life's unpredictabilities. Grim tales could have served as cautionary tales, tuning early humans' senses to danger and refining their instincts. The scarier the story, the more prepared our forebears might be for true threats. Stories, more than monsters in the dark, but narratives hold power beyond sparking fear. They are the vessels for our collective memories and aspirations. Through stories, ancient humans could share wisdom, impart values, and forge a sense of identity and direction for their communities. The evolution of storytelling, from pragmatic origins to the complex tapestry of myths, legends, and histories that define cultures across the globe, speaks to its enduring legacy in the human saga. As we examine the role of language and storytelling in the success of our species, we're reminded that our survival hinged not only on physical adaptations, but also on the emergence of these profound communicative skills. The ability to share experiences, to bond over common tales, and to teach through narrative has been as much a part of our evolutionary toolkit as any physical trait, a testament to the profound impact of words and the stories they create. Part 6. Religion. Easing existential angst and nurturing social bonds in human evolution. Throughout the ages, the human quest for meaning has led us to seek answers to life's most profound mysteries. Why do the stars shine? What beckons the storm and calls forth the locusts? Before the age of science lent us its lens, our ancestors turned to religion, a framework that brought order to chaos and suffused life with significance. Religion, an ancient salve for the human condition. Humans crave patterns and explanations. We are hardwired to ask the big questions and to project significance onto natural phenomena. Religion is humanity's earliest attempt at explaining the inexplainable, at finding solace in the vast unknown. The cohesion and comfort brought by belief. Religion has been a cornerstone of human adaptability, cultivating group loyalty and a shared sense of identity beyond familial ties. It solved the puzzle of uniting larger collectives, transforming disparate individuals into communities with a common spiritual narrative. In essence, religion has acted not just as a belief system, but as an ancestral force that makes everyone feel like kin, strengthening the bond that is critical to the group's endurance. It isn't just the group that benefits from religious beliefs. Individuals found practical advantages too. Envisaging an unseen, watchful presence curbed antisocial behavior making individuals more desirable companions and mates. Pious behavior aligned with the group's ethical codes, after all, was appealing to potential partners, enhancing one's chances of passing on genetic material. Facing mortality with faith. Beyond fostering social harmony, religion addresses one of the most paralyzing human fears, death. The awareness of mortality has profound psychological effects, often leading to decreased rationality across various domains of life. By offering narratives of afterlife and purpose, religion provided a psychological buffer against the angst of our ephemeral existence, allowing individuals to focus on day-to-day survival and the continuity of life. With the existential dread tempered by faith, humanity was afforded the luxury to evolve, to contemplate, to reach for higher aspirations. Religion, thus, was not only a tool for living, but also for imagining, for conceiving the architectures of cultures, societies, and civilizations that would rise from the soil of human yearning. As we trace the role of religion through human history, we unearth a poignant truth. In their search for meaning amidst the boundless mysteries of life and death, our ancestors crafted narratives of faith that buffered their fears and unified their communities, laying the groundwork for the complex tapestry of human culture that continues to evolve to this day. Part 7. Art, the catalyst for human connection and ingenuity. There came a juncture in the grand narrative of humanity where surviving was not enough. We felt a compelling urge to interpret and alter the world through creativity. We began to paint, to sing, to tell stories. This cultural leap into artistry raises a question. What inspired our prehistoric selves to invest time and energy in this abstract endeavor? Art's transformative impact on social cohesion and cognitive agility. This foray into creative expression did more than beautify the caves and landscapes. It fortified the invisible ties that bind us and sharpened the tool most vital to our flourish, the mind. Numerous theories attempt to unravel the genesis of art among humans. There are no remnants of ancient thoughts or creative impulses preserved in amber for us to analyze, so we are left to conjecture about the creative spirit's origins. Could art be nothing more than a sensory cheesecake? One notion proposes that art is akin to a gastronomic guilty pleasure, a form of indulgence spawned not for survival but for the sheer joy it brings. As suggested by psychologist Steven Pinker, art hijacks our pleasure circuitry, doling out satisfaction without regard to evolutionary dividends. Or is it an opulent tail feather in the dance of courtship? There's the view that artistic ability served as a peacock's plume in human attraction, a signal of health and resources that could be dedicated to developing skills other than foraging or hunting. This concept parallels sexual selection in the animal kingdom, but falls short in explaining the depths of women's contributions to art throughout time. The survivalist view, art as an evolutionary boon. In contrast to the theories focused on personal pleasure or attraction, there's a compelling argument for art's role in the success of our species. Our extraordinary social nature has paved the way for our dominance, and art has been a powerful glue intensifying emotional bonds within communities. It's through art that we find common ground, shared joy, and collective sorrow. Furthermore, art nurtures the mind, training it to approach problems with fresh eyes and to perceive the stirrings of possibility where others only see dead ends. This mindset isn't just about generating novelties. It's about cultivating the flexibility and resilience to navigate the unpredictable tides of existence. The deeper resonance of art in the human experience. Art conjures profound emotions, offering us a glimpse of life through a different prism. Whether it's the tear that falls to a stirring symphony or the spellbinding call of a vivid canvas, art has the power to reveal the essence of life. It nudges us to consider what truly holds weight in the human journey. As we reflect on the emergence of art in human history, we find that it's more than just an aesthetic adornment. It is a foundational element in the architecture of community and the evolution of intelligence. Art represents humanity's innate desire to connect, to understand, and to transcend the mundane, crafting not just objects of beauty, but tools for understanding the world and ourselves with a clarity and depth unattainable by other means. Part 8. Into the Void, the inevitable cosmic drift towards black holes. The concept of forever has captivated the human imagination since time immemorial, an infinity symbolized by precious stones or the steadfast loyalty of our canine companions. However, in the grand theater of the cosmos, permanence is but a fleeting illusion. As much as life and structure emerge and thrive, entropy, the great leveler, will one day reclaim all. But what does this mean for the fate of our celestial home and its galactic neighbors? The end game of celestial bodies, an inexorable pull into darkness. As entropy casts its long shadow over creation, the question looms: what ultimate fate awaits the planets, stars, and galaxies that adorn the night sky? Astronomy's current prognosis presents a sobering vision: a long, gradual procession towards the embrace of black holes. Stars, from fiery fountains to frozen remains. Consider the narrative of our own star, the Sun, which fuels life on Earth and has done so for eons. In roughly 5 billion years, the Sun will undergo a violent transformation. Its core will collapse, temperatures will skyrocket, and its grand expansion will seal the fates of the planets that huddle in its vicinity. Earth, if it survives this cosmic inflation, would be a desolate wasteland, stripped of its oceans, atmosphere, and any semblance of vitality. After this tumultuous period, the Sun, much like other stars of its kind, will settle as a white dwarf, a dense remnant broadcasting a ghostly glow until even that fades to eternal darkness. The final orbits of a silent Earth. What of Earth's destiny long after humanity's chapter has closed? Our planet will continue its celestial dance, orbiting a sun that's a mere shadow of its former self. Yet, with each loop, Earth forfeits a sliver of its orbital energy. Eventually, with no energy left to maintain its path, Earth will surrender to the dead sun's pull. Black holes, the cosmic vacuum cleaners. The larger stars in the universe won't bow out so gently. Their dying breaths are cataclysmic enough to spawn black holes, those enigmatic gravitational behemoths at the center of galaxies. As time marches onward, everything, from rogue planets to entire stars, will fall prey to the growing hunger of black holes. Ultimately, the entire galaxy, then galaxies beyond, will spiral inexorably into these gravitational maws, a universe drained into the abyss, fast forward through the incomprehensible stretches of time, to 10 circumflex 30, then 10 circumflex 38 years after the Big Bang. Each black hole, having consumed its fill of stars and matter, expands its reach. By then, every particle, every lingering vestige of the universe we once knew, will have been entangled in the pull of these cosmic vacuums, leaving behind a silent void where once burned the fires of creation. In contemplating this far-off conclusion to the cosmic story, we are left with a sense of the profound, twinned nature of creation and dissolution. The boundless universe, with all its wonders and tragedies, eventually yielding to the silent watch of black holes, the final centuries of time and space. Part 9. A Cosmic Rebirth, Envisioning Life's Resurgence in the Distant Future. The narrative of cosmology is one of grand cycles and profound mysteries, with the fate of the universe lying in the delicate balance of forces we've only begun to understand. The theories of Einstein and Hawking, giants of physics, have painted a picture of a universe where black holes play a central role, swallowing up everything, only to face their own potential extinction. A black hole's gradual fade and the subsequent transformation of space. Einstein never speculated on the ultimate fate of black holes, but Hawking's insights brought a new notion to the fore. Black holes aren't the eternal prisons they once seemed. Instead, they emit radiation, gradually losing energy and shrinking over time. In a distant future, As the rest of the cosmos grows colder and the remaining black holes start to outshine its tepid glow, these giants would begin losing mass until they eventually vanish. The prediction? This gradual blackout could take up to 10 circumflex 68 years. A universe transformed by the quirks of quantum mechanics. What comes next? Even with the last of the black holes gone, the universe isn't truly empty. Permeating the fabric of space is dark energy, a constant presence throughout the cosmos, sustained by the everywhere reach of the Higgs field. This invisible field could, as proposed by physicist Peter Higgs, undergo a cataclysmic shift due to a phenomenon known as quantum tunneling, an electron leaping through an insurmountable barrier to emerge anew. Such an event could redefine the Higgs field, rewriting the rules of the universe as we know them. This quantum shift is not a certainty, but a possibility, ranging from 10 circumflex 102 to 10 circumflex 359 years in the future. A sliver of hope, the chance for life to emerge once more. Against this canvas of cosmic recalibration, we ponder the prospect of new life. The universe, even in its most barren state, would still harbor particles. Given enough time, collisions between these particles could spark the creation of larger structures, neutrons, electrons, and eventually atoms. From there, the leap to stars and planets is not inconceivable, and with them, perhaps, the rekindling of life. This potential resurrection speaks to an essential optimism at the heart of cosmology. While we cannot predict the definitive outcome, we understand that as long as the universe exists, as long as particles persist in their restless dance, the ember of possibility remains. The cycle of cosmic creation might be reborn, leading to new stars, new worlds, and the miraculous re-emergence of life, however faint and far off that chance may be. Contemplating such a rebirth reminds us that in the vast expanse of cosmic timelines, hope isn't tethered to the immediate or the probable. It's rooted in the fundamental nature of a universe where change is the only constant, and possibility, the ever-present whisper of what might yet come, ensures that the story of existence is never truly over. Final summary. The tale of our universe is one of celestial cadence, dancing to the twin tunes of evolution and entropy. Woven into this interstellar saga is the story of humanity, a species with an innate need to find purpose in the grand design. From the fiery inception of existence to its eventual succumb to cosmic voids, we stand as witnesses to the universe's majestic life cycle, and architects of our own quest for connectivity and understanding. Life's delicate balance between chaos and order, and the human spirit's resilience. As we navigate existence, every structure, every living being, and every thought finds itself at the mercy of creation and decay. Entropy ensures that nothing is eternal. All things succumb to dissolution. Yet it is against this backdrop of impermanence that the beauty of life and the intricacies of the human condition shine brightest, engendering meaning in a universe bound for entropy. Our species' evolution favored the development of consciousness, language, and creativity, fostering collaborative survival and enriching our interactions with the world and one another. Religion, storytelling, and art emerged as essential threads in the social fabric, not just as vessels of pleasure and dogma, but as crucibles for forging strong communal bonds and enhancing problem-solving abilities. The pursuit of purpose as the universe's unchanging constant, as the cosmos marches inexorably towards a future governed by black holes, we look to the distant horizon, to a time when even these mighty phenomena may dissipate, leaving the universe altered yet not devoid of prospect. Amid this cosmic ebb and flow, humanity's enduring search for meaning, our quest for understanding and connection, transcends its own survival to become the defining narrative of our existence. In contemplating the expansiveness of time and the fate of all things within it, we come to realize that our search for significance is both our greatest triumph and our most poignant endeavor. It is this search that fuels our curiosity, drives our innovation, and binds us in shared destiny, a search that, in the face of the universe's grand finale, stands as our ultimate legacy. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.